here with Christoph. He has been my student since he's a white belt. He's from Belgium in Europe, and now he's living in Mexico. He has an academy in Leon. And I invited him to show some techniques on the Americana. He has been doing this very well. He has a very good combination. And he's going to be showing a little series and some tricks about it. Thank you.
Thank you, Felipe. If you could please lie down. Okay. I'm going to start by teaching the basic Americana, like many people know. Like probably all of you guys were taught not to do the Americana like this, but just to go over the details. This is the way I teach my beginner students. You're on top of the mount. The guy is defending the arms and the neck. You're going to put one hand on the wrist, one hand on the elbow. You slightly bend the arms. They're not completely stretched. You slightly bend the arms, and now you're going to put your weight on the arm. Okay? So you're not going to push the arm down with your arms. You're going to push with your shoulders, with your weight. Okay? You're going to treat your arms as if they were springs. Okay? So you're going to push with your weight. If the guy is very strong and he's resisting, you have all the time. You're not losing strength here. You're just leaning on his arm until it falls. Boom. When it falls, you go down with the elbow next to the neck. He has to make space for this. If you feel that you're on top of his head, you don't go out to make space. No. You go down with your elbow. He has to go away with the head because it's uncomfortable. Only when your elbow touches the ground, this hand that is holding his elbow goes under his bicep tricep, grabs the wrist. Very important detail, you grab the two wrists, both his and yours, with the monkey hand, which means the 5 fingers, and you make sure that the knuckles are on the far end of the arm. What do I mean with this? You don't grab with the fingers, you grab all the way that your knuckles is on the top line of the wrist. So you have a very secure grip. You go down, elbow on the mat, you go underneath, you grab the wrist, and this is a figure 4 lock. You're very secured here. Now you want to put his forearm as low as possible and as close to his body as possible, while the backside of his hand, or in preference his little pinky finger, are kept in contact with the ground. You want to go down, but you cannot. Your knee is there. So you're going to move your weight a little bit to your other side. You're going to put your hips down. You're going to slide down. You're going to put his forearm as close as you can to the body. Felipe already tapped because there's a lot of pressure, but you do it as close as you can, and there you lift the elbow while not losing the contact with the mat. So let's do that one more time. He's defending the neck and the arms. Very, very strong position here. You put one hand on the wrist, one hand on the elbow. You bend the arms a little bit. You push from the shoulders with your weight. You push. If he's strong in your weights, you're not getting tired. You're putting the weight. He's going to get tired. Boom, until the forearm is on the ground. You keep the weight on the forearm and you go down with your elbow. He has to move out to make space for the elbow to touch the ground. Only when your elbow touches the ground, you take this hand off the elbow, you go under his bicep tricep, you take your own wrist and you hold his wrist. Very close. Here you want to slide the forearm down while maintaining the contact of the backside of his hand or his little pinky finger with the ground. You cannot, because of your knee, you reposition, but you stay low with your hips. You don't go up, no, you stay low, you go down. You can stretch the leg or you can keep it bent, but you slide his arm down and you're going to try to put his forearm as low and as close to his body as possible. Boom. When it's there, he already taps. If he doesn't tap and it's very close, you keep the pressure of your 2 hands on his wrist on the ground, and with your arm that is under his elbow, you lift his elbow very slightly and he's going to tap. Okay? So you don't want to do this, you want to go very slightly. That's the first move.